Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys why Tfue, Mongra, Booga, and a lot of other pros are starting to change their keybinds. Now, with the new season coming up and after the World Cup, pros started to notice that they were being, held back by the type of keybinds they were using. A lot of this was due to, the meta changing in Fortnite, as it is always changing, and because a lot of wall taking and box fights were being very essential to the game. But another reason was because they just didn't have the most optimal keybinds that you could have. So to do this, I'm going to be showing you guys what keybinds you guys should use so you guys can play at your full potential. If you guys do enjoy this video, please make sure to smack that like button, as it does help out the channel a ton. Now, one example that I can give you guys is pretty common and is taking and replacing walls. Most of the people that qualify for these weekly tournaments or even World Cup itself is because they have 0 ping, or they have a really good ability to take your wall and kill you before you even have a chance to notice that they grabbed your wall. Box fighting and wall replacing are probably one of the biggest aspects in the game now. Players like Face Dubs, Booga, Mongrel, Epic Whale, and so many other pros are deciding to change their keybinds just because the wall building is so essential in this game now. What that means is that if you run into a good player and you aren't good at box fighting, you're going to be at a huge disadvantage because they will most likely know how to box fight and rotate. The reason you guys need to change your keybinds is because when you are box fighting, you guys are constantly using your index finger and ring finger. If you guys want to have the most optimal keybinds, you can't be using your index and ring finger for any building at all. You need to have all your keybinds on your pinky and thumb, because if you don't use those fingers for any building or movement keys. This is a big thing for those of you that want to find the best optimal keybinds, because you build, edit faster and more efficient since you still keep using your index and ring finger for movement, but now you don't need to move them to build as well, since you'll be using your pinky and thumb to build. Now, if you guys are like me and have 2 keybinds that you press with your ring finger, then this transition can be really hard. A quick example would be when a YouTuber named Parallel Beats proved that if you do 90s while holding W and D instead of only just holding W, you can go way faster while doing your 90s, because when you're doing your regular 90s and you're only holding W, you slide up against the wall, which actually slows you down from building, and you won't be able to go up as fast as other people. Not only will you guys not be able to get high on anybody, you won't be able to cone side jump. It will be a little more difficult to do that since the binds that we have are so, focused on other fingers. You won't have full movement control late game when you're tunneling. You won't have a lot of advantages that other pros have that you don't have, because some of them have changed their keybinds to more movement keys so that they could do a lot more things, a lot more flexible while they're building, and a lot of other things like that. So my new advice to you guys would be to take all your keybinds off your pinky and ring finger if possible, and if you can't, put your binds as close as possible to W, A, S, and D, so you guys are forced to use your index and ring finger. If you guys are able to make the change, and this is what I think would be the most optimal keybinds: 2 keybinds on your mouse for thumb, 1 keybind on C, X, or V that you can hit with your left thumb, and then 1 keybind on shift that would be pressed with your pinky. Now, I've used the same keybind since Battle Royale since it came out, so I know that this change can be hard. But I've been using my mouse buttons for my shotgun and stare, and then I have my cone on shift. But from my wall, I have Q, and then my stare I have and then I have Z from my floor. So I think I have 2 out of the 4 requirements for me to do this. I know I should be following my own advice, but it's really hard to change. But I think that I can do it, and I really do hope that, and I'm pretty sure you guys can do it as well. I would only need to change about like I said, I would only need to change about 2 keybinds for me. But if you guys don't already have some of these keybinds, then I advise you guys to put all your building keybinds as close as your movement keys as possible. That way it's at least a little bit more optimal. On a quick note, before we end the video, I just want to thank you guys so much for the support I've been getting this last month. The growth has been absolutely insane. We are finally monetized now, guys. Thank you so much for all the support. I appreciate you guys. I want to take this time to ask you guys if you guys could comment down below on what tips I should make videos on, what things you guys want to get better at, maybe how to win more games in arena, or how to do the newest high ground retakes, or how to edit faster, how to get better FPS. I've done all these videos already, but let me know what other videos you guys would like me to do. I really want to help you guys get better at this game and an overall better player. Now, if you guys did enjoy the video, please make sure to smack that like button, comment down below, and turn on notifications for your boy, as it does help out the channel. And I will see you guys in the next video.